Welcome to Balloon Click. Today we're going to work on an awesome bouquet for Easter. We're going to start with a bottle of water. You can buy that at a grocery store. You can buy these plastic plates at a party shop, and then at a hardware store get yourself some black duct tape. All I'm going to do is take a little bit of the black duct tape and I'm going to apply it to the bottle, and I probably left a little too much there. So that's to one side. To the other side. There. And there. Okay, lift these all away from the... And you want to try to get this, if you can, center to the plate. This stuff, once it's down, it's on there. Center that to the plate the best you can. Okay? Now that's not coming off. All right. Oh, the next thing you want to do is take your tape and put it around backwards. And you want two of those. One on the top and one on the bottom. Just like that. Okay? Okay, for the petals of the flower, we're going to inflate a 260, leaving 2 inches, an inch to 2 inches uninflated. Go ahead and twist 3 loop twists. Small loop twists, not really big. But make sure that you try to make them all the same size. Now you're going to repeat this 6 times. I usually do it 7 because I pop one. But anyhow, after you have that inflated, then go ahead and you have 7 of these inflated, put them upside down and make them all the same length. Okay, just like that. And once you have 7 of those created, we're going to apply them to the plate now. Put one on one side, just like that. One on the other side, just opposite it. Then you're going to have 2 in between. So kind of space those out so that they're equally spaced. There's one there. And one there. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. One there. And one there. Whoops, I didn't get that down far enough. Will it pop on me? Up. Make sure you push it down. It's on there now. Okay? So now, on our other videos, we've added a center stem, and this one we're not because we're going to put a rabbit in there, hiding in the brush. Okay, now we're going to take 2 260s for the vase, blow them up. I would even blow them up longer than this. I didn't. These need to be really long because they got to go around twice. Anyhow, I'm going to roll that back to gain a little bit of extra there. I'm going to start with a pinch twist, and I'm going to take it around the vase, and I'm going to put it back between 2 of the stems. Go ahead and wrap that around once, like that. Okay, then we're going to take it and do a spacer bubble. Also, push that to the end and stretch it. And go ahead and make your next pinch twist. And that's going to wrap all the way around. Try to keep these loops equal in diameter. You can squeeze them a lot tighter, but don't. Or you can make them too loose. Anyhow, we don't need that anymore. We're going to go ahead and wrap that around, tuck that under. Now, we'll add the next balloon nozzle in right into that pinch twist. Wrap it around once. And again, I'm going to squeeze and stretch. I'm going to make a spacer bubble followed by a pinch twist. Okay? Wrap this all the way around again so you get back to the pinch twist and around. Again, squeeze this to the end, stretch, and make a spacer bubble and a pinch twist. Wrap that all the way around again. Now, in my former videos, I've been making this a 5-tier, but we're only going to do 4, and that was because I thought you could see the bottle inside there. But when we add the ribbon around here, it brings these together, and it makes the bottle actually it makes it unseen. Okay, so now that's the base for our Easter bouquet. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on a rabbit. I've inflated some 360s. I've left 2 inches uninflated. You don't need to make your rabbit the way I do, but this is a very simple rabbit taken from the Cartoon Balloon Encyclopedia, which is a free download to Gold members on the site. So download them. It'll show you how to make different things. We're going to start with the cheeks, and then we're going to do the nose. The nose consists of 2 bubbles. The cheek was 2 loop twists, followed by 2 bubbles. And we're going to make the bottom lip. All cartoon balloons have a bottom lip, and that's going to be a soft. So I'm going to let a little bit of air out of here because I want that lip to be real soft. Notice I'll put my finger in there and make it so that it makes that little lip right there. Okay? Okay, that's from being soft. Okay, we don't need that anymore. So we'll wrap that around a few times and leave it just like that. So that's the muzzle of the face. Now, for the head, it's very simple. You're going to fully inflate a 360. You're going to tie it end to end, and you're just going to split it in half, and that's going to be the rabbit's ears. Now the head is very complicated. It just takes a bubble in the back, go up approximately 5 inches, and then engulf the ears at that 5 inches right there. You're going to go like this, put it in, and you're going to bring it down 5 inches, right? That's it. That's the head, that's the muzzle. We're going to take the small soft bubble so that it won't pop, and this bubble here, we're going to place them next to each other, just like this. We're going to trade places. That's it. So now we have the muzzle attached to the head. This bubble here should be in the back of the head, just like that. Okay? Now we're going to add the eyes. The eyes, you just want it to, these bubbles are 5 inches. You want to make this about 8 inches. 8 or 9 inches. I'm going to tie it on this end, and I'm going to tie it on this end. This gives me the ability to split this in half and keep both eyes pretty close to the same size when you're working with these big balloons. So go ahead and attach the eyes, the center point, right around the ears. just like that. Now, each end of the eye, we want it to go right into the muzzle. And I'm going to push my thumb and the end of that balloon into the muzzle. And then we're going to wrap that around once and twice. We're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to take it in, get it in there as tight as you can, and wrap it around once and twice. Okay? Now, these loop twists, which are the cheeks, will rock between the eye and the back of the head. And this muzzle will come up front, and this lip will be right there. So when you get finished, this is the way your rabbit should look. This neck should be between this bubble here and the lip. So roll that in, just like that, okay? So this is your rabbit. And now, we're going to add the nose to the rabbit. And you're just going to use a pink 260 and put a little air in it, just like that. And tie it off. You don't have to tie off the other end. But what we're going to do is we're going to roll that through. Actually, I'm just pulling apart. And pull that through. Pull the knot past the joint there so that you see it come out the other side here. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, here's the knot. And then you're going to tie this end to end. Tie it towards the front of the nose. I'm going to get rid of this piece, we don't need it, and this piece, we don't need it. But by tying it towards the front of the nose, you can then take the nose and turn it and stick it in between here and here, and it hides. Roll that out. It hides the knot underneath. So there's your rabbit. He's going to be peering out. And you may have to pull this down, position it, because you want this to go straight. Just like that. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to leave a little neck and a place for a bow tie. So that's right in here. We're going to bring that down, and we're going to make 2 pinch twists. 1 and 2. See that? Okay, I'm going to put 1 pinch twist towards the front, 1 towards the back. The arms are going to come in here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make it look as though he's looking through the brush. So I'm going to take this. I just want his chin to be right above the this area here. So I am measuring down to the top of the bottle, because this is going to be pushed in. So actually, the top of the bottle's about here. We're going to go ahead and make it that long, just down to the, down here, where the vase starts. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to twist and deflate the rest of this. Ooh, oh, oh. We'll have to inflate a little bit, because I thought I had that. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's just going to be wedged in here because the brush is going to hold him. And the tie that's around the bow that goes around the vase will hold him together, hold him up. Okay? So all he's going to do is he's going to slide in there like that. Okay? That's the look. Okay, get rid of this. Okay, so at this point, you want to come down. We're going to go ahead and place him in the brush. Okay? Now, we're going to add his arms at this point. I want you to inflate 260. Leave a couple inches uninflated. Now what we're going to do is I want you to take this and twist it off here and let this air out. I want this length on here, okay? I'm going to let a little air out, but I want that length there. That's going to be where his thumb ties to holding on to the brush, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a thumb, which is about 5 fingers. Make a thumb and make 2 more fingers the same length and twist them together. And that'll be the rabbit's fingers. Now, I have to look at this real quick. Okay, these are the 2 front brushes. I'm going to take this thumb and this finger like this. I want to put this together. I want to take this around and grab it from the inside. And the reason that's so long is so that you can pull it in between and just wrap it around here, and you can ditch it underneath the thumb in the back. But that way you don't have anything tied up front, okay? So this is him holding on to the brush. We're going to do that on both sides. I'm going to get back to you. Okay, now I have I've put a hand holding the brush on each side. I've done the same thing to the other side. I've moved them up a little bit. Now we're going to make the bow that goes around. This will hold the rabbit in place. First thing I'm going to do is take you can take whatever color you want, but I'm using the purples. So this is a lilac. I'm going to start with the bottom of the bow. I've inflated it, left a little uninflated. We're going to start with the bottom of the bow, and then we're just going to do this. And this is going to engulf 2 hearts. Now the hearts make up the bow. At the making of this video, lilac hearts are available still at Bob at LaRock in a multi-color packet of Vitalitex. I don't know. I don't believe that Qualitex makes lilac. I'm not sure. You'll have to check into it. Anyhow, I'm going to tie the 2 hearts together and get rid of the necks of the hearts. And then we're going to engulf the heart. I want the heart up here. I don't want it down here in with this and twisting this together. I want the hearts up here. And then we'll twist it so that they're engulfed like that. Okay? I'm going to squeeze the rest of that down, stretch it, and then we're going to take it around the front of the bull rush, whatever this is. I'm going to bring it around, and I'm going to twist that around 8 places. There you go. So that is the bow. I'm going to make it about the same length as that. Pop and deflate. Okay. Okay, but the arms now, what we want the arms to do, I want this to be as long as that one. Stretch that a little bit. That could be dangerous if you pop that real easy. But anyhow, what you're going to do is you're going to create elbows. And so you're going to take this back towards the rabbit. You're going to bend it just like this. You're going to squeeze the air out. This is about this loop. That's what you want. Now you want the same thing on the other side. You want to come out here, squeeze, and let it back in. Just like that. And then we're going to take it back. We're going to take this back to the neck. And where it reaches the neck, I don't know if you can see that, but we're gonna bend it this way so you can see. We're gonna take this and twist it like this so that that goes into the neck. Now we don't need this anymore, so we'll go ahead and tie that off. And we'll take it right in and just place it around one of these pinch twists. Don't do too much, just tuck it in there, okay? Because you don't want that to be overworked. Okay, now that's one arm. He's pulling that out. Now we want to do the same with the other. I'm going to come in and twist that off like that. Tie that. And take it right in and attach it around. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clean that up a little bit. That's what I like. Okay. Now you've got him pulling these apart, and he's looking over the tops of them. Now, the ones on the side, you're going to have to bend out like that. And the ones in the back, you have to bend out even further. You can go ahead and like that. Because you won't be able to see those back ones from the front. Okay, now we're going to inflate some Qualitex Geos, 6-inch. I'm going to start with purple on this side, because I like purple. I really like their rose, but I want just a pink next to it, because that gives us two of the roses on the outside. Now, I don't want his head to come that far forward, but we'll adjust him when we get finished. But anyhow, these roses then will fit on the outsides. The outside stem. Because I want them to be the framing. And then the opposite goes on, they all go opposite each other. So on the back side, go ahead and put the pink. And then on this side, put the lilac. So you can adjust those now. I'll get this adjusted, and we'll add some eyes. I'm just going to add some black eyes real quick. You can add stickers or whatever you want to do. I don't have any stickers for this. I'm just going to add a round eye, leaving a highlight, and a round eye, leaving a highlight. Hopefully they'll be in the same. Now, I'm just going to do an eyebrow, just a 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. I forgot one little thing, his bow tie. You can choose any color you want. I'm going to match his eyes. And start with a pinch twist and 2 loop twists. 1 and 2. That's it. His bow tie. Now you can deflate the rest of this. Make sure you have enough to reach around the rabbit's neck. And you're going to tie that to that. So I'm going to go in from the back. Place the bow tie right here. I'm going to wrap that around the front, and that's That's going to be it right there. Let me adjust it. And that is it.